What's up, everybody? Jerry with Dividend Trading back with another video. We're going to be talking about Aterian Incorporated tonight. Just going to be jumping right into some technicals. Going to be checking out the Ortex data, giving you an update there. But yeah, really just kind of like a quick, very to the point kind of video. But before I get started and dive into this, don't forget to hit that like and smash that subscribe button down at the bottom of the screen. Helps people find the channel and helps continue to spread the content out to the rest of the community, and just overall just helps the community continue to grow. So on the day, Aterian finished at $6.22 on the intraday, down 79 cents on the day. Was down, what does that say, 11.25%. The after hours was up 2 cents, up 0.32%, finishing the after hours at $6.24. Volume was substantially low today. I mean, it was only 6.64 million traded versus an average 3-month volume of 26 million. So we had basically like a quarter of what we normally have, which is something kind of interesting, especially when, on Ortex, we had a substantial increase in the short interest change and the amount of borrowed shares versus what was returned against today. So, I do want to jump in and show you guys kind of what I'm seeing on the chart here. So let me show you guys real quick. So I'm looking at the daily chart and check out the MACD. So notice how the MACD, let me zoom in so you guys can see what I'm saying. So the MACD is crossed. It crossed on the 9th, which was when we had that really nice run up to start the day. And it looks like we're kind of filling this gap right here. Which was a 672 down to, pretty much that 633 mark. It did have a little bit lower result, but then it bounced a little bit. So I would expect some sort of rebound here because of where that MACD is currently at. And hopefully we can have a strain of good days. Also, what's interesting is it looks like we're starting to get to the tail end of the hourly, where the MACD is going to converge across the signal line here. It has already just converged on the 30-minute, and it looks like it converged during the after hours today on the 5. So it really wouldn't surprise me. Now, again, nothing's guaranteed with the stock market, so keep that in mind. But just based on what I'm seeing with this, especially if we can get this MACD on the hourly to cross, we would have the daily, the hourly, the 30-minute, and the 5 all crossing and converging over that signal line. We should see some pretty bullish momentum if that all comes to fruition tomorrow. That being said, if we do get a run, we have resistance at $6.26. From there, it's pretty much at 649, 650. And then after that, that should bring us right at 650 even, and then right around 655. It looks like it's pretty much like every 5-cent increments after that. But honestly, I'd like to see this 15 MA. It has already crossed the VWAP, but I really want to get it over this 200 EMA, because usually when Aterian is trading over that 200 EMA, it's in pretty nice bullish territory at that point. So let me go over to Ortex real quick and I'll get this thing wrapped up for you guys. So Ortex on the day, let's see here. Yeah, so we had a short interest change of pretty much almost 5%. So we had 634 return versus 1.04 million borrowed against, for a net borrow change of 401,000 borrowed against Aterian today. Now, utilization's up 5%. Days to cover's up 23%. Shares on loan up 26%. Free float on loan up 26%. Estimated short interest percent of free float is up 28%. So all these numbers are continuing to rise. Cost to borrow rate is up to 14.13%. For the minimum, the average is 19.1%. And the max is just under 25% respectively. Current estimated short interest to the free float is just under 23%. Now, based on the last settlement date, we had 5.63 million shares short, and that was roughly about 24.5% of the free float. So it is something definitely to keep in mind, just based on what we're seeing here. Now, I would expect, like I said, everything's kind of looking bullish. I mean, we have some bullish divergence here to end the day on the 5-minute. And like I said, we have those signal lines and the MACDs all crossing across that signal line. So again, like I said, wouldn't really surprise me to see this go green. And think about it like this: nothing can get beat down forever, right? So it's only a matter of time. I mean, I said it over the last few weeks that Aterian's going to run. It's going to run. It's not a matter of if, it's when. And then it finally did. And hopefully you guys were able to average yourself down enough to get some profit and potentially sell some of it, take it off the top, and then buy back in lower so you can increase your position and your cost basis. So that way when this runs up again, you make more money. So that's really the way to do it. That's actually what I'm doing with OCGN. OCGN, I was able to increase roughly about 20% of my position because I sold at the top, bought back down to the bottom again. So I'm just going to rinse and repeat that until the news comes out for the FDA approval. So, but yeah, other than that, that'll pretty much wrap this thing up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.